Newcastle are the most exciting team in the world right now. They finished 5th in the Premier League, and they just won their first major trophy in 70 years. So today, I'm going to take over Newcastle for 5 seasons in World Soccer Champs, with the goal of winning 5 trophies, because come on, Manchester City, or other big clubs is gonna dominate US. So let's make it simple by winning 5 trophies.
Now without further ado, let's start, shall we?
Okay, we are here in World Soccer Champs and let's go unlock Newcastle for 100 coins. Okay, now here is the team and it's really good. We have the likes of Isak, Anthony Gordon, Bruno Guimaraes, and Sandro Tonali on the bench. I'm going to put Gordon in the left wing position. I'm putting Bruno G on the right center mid and put Tonali on the CDM position. Based on signings, I'm going to buy a right winger and a center back. So let's make signings. But let's sell some players that I don't need. For the right wing position, I'm going to buy Mohamed Kudus, and I ended up signing him for 35 million. Welcome, Mohamed Kudus. So I'm now putting Kudus in the right wing position, and he looks so perfect in the attack with Isak and Gordon. Now let's get a center back. And I signed Dean Huijsen from Bournemouth for 15 million. I also signed Jonas Erbig from Bayern as a backup goalkeeper. Here is the team for the first season and it looks great. Now let's simulate to the season.
A few moments later.
Okay, we're now at the end of season and let's look at our players' stats. Isak with 58 goal contributions. Kudus had a decent first season with 19 goal contributions. Gordon with 20 goal contributions, which is also decent. Now let's play this game against West Ham, Kudus' former club. We have a chance. Bruno G to Isak. Isak to Kudus. Let's go, we're 1-0 up. That's now Kudus' 20th goal contributions and Isak with 59 now. Oh no, West Ham are through. Nice block. He crosses it. He shoots. What a save. We have another chance. Tonali to Gordon, then after lots of dribbles. Gordon passes to Kudus. He saves. But Isak on the rebound to 0 up now. We have a penalty. But he saves. West Ham scored ITs to 1 and OW. But it's full time and we won the game. We finished 4th, which is amazing. No FA Cup, no Carabao Cup, so we are trophyless in the first season. Now let's go to season 2. Alright, it's now season 2 and let's make some changes. I sold Botman for 29 million. I then sold some other players that are old or not on my plans. I bought Resties for 17 million for a new goalkeeper. I also bought Mosquera for 15 million to replace Botman. I also bought players for the bench. Here is the team for season 2. Now let's simulate to the season.
6.5 hours later.
Let's check our players' stats. Isak with 78 goal contributions. Absolutely insane. Kudus have a great season with 32 goal contributions. Bruno G and others did amazing too. We also won our final game against Sheffield United. We finished 3rd in the Premier League, which is good. And again, no FA Cup and Carabao Cup. And in the Champions League, we got knocked out by Leverkusen in the quarterfinals. But Isak won the Golden Boot, which is an amazing achievement. Alright. IT's not been good for US so far. We have 3 seasons left to win 5 trophies, and of course let's sell players. I sold Mosquera after 1 season because he was not good for US. We sold Barnes for 18 million. I signed Lukiba for 29 million. I signed this guy named Orlando for 5 million. I signed Bangula from Juventus to replace Barnes. And finally signed Belosian for a backup center back. Here is the team for season 3 and let's start to simulate.
1 eternity later.
Finally we won a trophy. We won the FA Cup beating Manchester City 4-2. Stay humble, eh? Stay humble, eh? Anyways, that's 1 out of 5 trophies won in this takeover. We finished 3rd in the Premier League again, which is good. But no Carabao Cup, And in the Champions League we got knockout in the round of 16 to Inter Milan. Our players delivered again. Isak with 60 goal contributions, Kudus with 30 goal contributions, and Gordon with 27 goal contributions. Let's move on to season 4. Alright, it's now season 4 and we need for more trophies. Selling Bruno G and Isak, because they deserve to move on to their career on a new chapter. So Bruno G is off to Napoli, and Isak is off to Liverpool. We also sold Jolinton because he is old. I bought their replacements. I bought Vlahovic to replace Isak for 50 million, and I bought Kaku to replace Bruno G for 45 million. We also sold Willock to Lazio, and I bought Jude's brother Joe Bellingham to replace him, and Rodrigo Moura to add from squad depths. We also have a Community Shield game against Man City, and we lost the final. Anyways, I signed this guy for the bench. Here's the team for season 4 now, let's simulate.
5 minutes later.
Okay, you remember I signed this guy, right? Well, I may or may not. Sold him mid-season, but I bought Yarek to replace him, and anyways, let's get to the end of the season. End of the season and we win the Premier League. This is a huge dub. That's now our second trophy. And we also won the FA Cup, so that's 3 trophies now. And I realized that we're on a treble. So did we win the Champions League? And yes, we won the Champions League beating Real Madrid 3-1. That's 4 trophies now. We also won the Continental Cup. So that's 5 trophies now and we completed our objective. Vlahovic with 67 goal contributions. Kudus with 30 for goal contributions. And others did well too. And our goalkeeper won the Golden Gloves, which is amazing. Okay, it is now the final season and we already completed our achievements, so let's see how many trophies we're gonna have. Kudus is great for US, but I had to sell him. And I know his replacement, which is Lamine Yamal. I bought him for 70 million. I also sold Kaku after 1 season. And I replaced him with Arda Güler for 37 million. Here is the team for the final season now, let's simulate with this amazing team. By the way, we won the Community Shield and UEFA Super Cup. So we won 7 trophies now. Now back to simming the season. And let's go, we won the league again. And also the FA Cup. And the Champions League, so we won a treble again. And the Intercontinental Cup. So we finished the takeover by winning 11 trophies. Here is the stats in the final and it looks good. And here's the final team that I built for this takeover. Anyways, at the end of the video, thank you sulfur monoxide much so watching this video. Make to like and subscribe and I'll see you in the video. Bye G.
I'm already in the Champions League. It's on me if I stand on street. I need a pack to land on me. All cats don't land on feet. All good if I